Are you thinking about moving to the Mid South, anywhere from DeSoto County to the Memphis metro area? I know you're probably wondering what it's like. I get questions asked all the time. What is it really like living in the Mid South? So if you're wondering whether or not you can handle the humidity or what the traffic is like, we're fixing to dive deep into those questions. So stay tuned. All right, I got a question for you.
Okay.
People want to know about the bugs. And you being from the West Coast, California, moving to the South, tell us about the bugs.
The bugs, there's lots of them. When you sent me that question, name some of the bugs, it's all of the bugs are in the Mid South.
Like, give us some examples.
Some that I had never heard of until I moved here were the army worms.
Okay.
I just thought that was very interesting, and they will devour your yard.
Yeah.
But there's ways to fix those. You can call people to spray your yard and those kind of thing. I'm going to say the biggest thing was the size of the bugs. I mean, come on. They're huge.
The roaches, the spiders, the mosquitoes, right?
They are huge.
Hey, but there are ways to treat that.
There are. Actually, what I do is Walmart, any of those, they have that home defense, and I just do it twice a year. I do it in the spring and the fall, spray around the house. It's got a nice nozzle on there, get rid of them, and it keeps them out of the house for me. So that's what I do.
Thanks.
All right.
In Memphis, where do you get the best barbecue?
Oh, my favorite is, and that's always a big debate. My favorite is Rendezvous downtown.
Okay, because you like the dry barbecue.
I like the dry barbecue. I like the atmosphere. And they have wonderful barbecue, and it's a historical place. So I love it down there.
All right, tell me about you eat catfish. Where do you get your catfish? What's the best catfish place?
Usually was my dad's.
Okay.
That was the best place to get catfish.
They can't get your dad's.
No, I know they
You
can't get your dad's. I can't get my dad's anymore.
Okay.
So I don't know. There's a catfish place out in Byhalia, but I don't know what the name of it
Catfish
is.
Country.
Yes.
Or Catfish Cabin. But anyway, Catfish Country is down in Hernando, that area. They have really good.
Yes.
And you know what's really surprising is here in the Mid South, catfish comes at the gas station, and you can get some really good catfish at the gas station.
This is true. Crispy, crunchy chicken. They have good catfish.
Yes, that's crazy. Okay, and then we talked about grits. What else? Southern foods, turnip greens.
No.
No, come on now. Turnip greens.
No, I'm not. No,
Okay.
I'm not that Southern tart.
Okay, so what else is? Everything's fried from chicken.
Oh, and you now of course the ribs are of course my husband does great ribs. So, but if I'm going out, it's there. Fried chicken, Gus's fried chicken.
Oh yeah,
bar none. There's one downtown Memphis. There's one out here in South Haven, but they are so good. It's a very different kind of fried chicken because it's a lot crispier than most. Mm-hmm. But Gus's fried chicken.
And since we are talking about fried, only in the Memphis area can you get a fried hamburger.
That would be at Dryer's.
Yes, at Dyer's. We love some Dyer's, and that grease is over 100 years old.
That's kind of scary.
No, it's really good. So, all right. So, one last thing. I know you're talking about dry barbecue, but what about wet barbecue? Where would you go? I know
probably Corky.
Corky's, yeah, they're world known,
and they got great rolls.
Yeah, I gotta ask you a question. Okay,
ask me a question.
People want to know about the weather here, so tell us.
Oh, well, look at me today. So last week it was 70 and nice and beautiful. Today it is like 40 something raining, and I am not loving life right now.
Hey, well, let me ask you this. Okay, so we do have that fluctuation in seasons where one day you've got your raincoat, one day you got your shorts on. Tell me about the summer times. What's the summertime like in the Mid-South?
Well, that could be the same thing. So you take a shower in the morning, you walk outside, and you're already wet again and need another bath.
Why?
So because the
people want to understand why.
Humidity down here, that humidity is awful. It will make you literally sweat walking to the mailbox only.
So if you've got curly hair, you can expect in the summertime for it to be curly.
Worse than curly. It's gonna be just all everywhere.
Frizzy.
Yes.
All right. So it could be in the summer. It could be 110, 115 with heat index. Tell us about the winter.
Winters are just usually cold, rainy, wet. It's not fun for me because I think I should live in Florida.
Hey, and but let me say something. Cold. What is cold? When the averages are in the 50s or 40s?
Well,
Because
anything under 70 to me is cold.
yes.
So because of the humidity and everything else, our winters are cold as well. I mean, they feel colder. So like it could be 50 outside, but the wind chill can be down to in the 30s. Just be prepared for that. We usually get one snow a year. Also understand that we are not prepared for snow.
Yeah.
So if you drive, we can't drive here in the Mid-South. We don't get out on the roads, go buy your milk and bread, and then, right?
Right. Everything shuts down with snow days. It's like a holiday. So yes.
And when it hits the ground, guess what? It's not going anywhere fast. So we don't have snow plows. We don't have anything. You are stuck in the house. You better love your family
Yes.
and your home.
Yes, but so the good thing is we do have all seasons.
Yes, we do.
Maybe for a short period, but we do get to experience them. You do get hot, you do get cold, you do get cool, you do stay warm.
Yes.
You get some rain, everything's green. So we have a variety. And because of all that, do you have problems with allergies?
I do have problems with allergies. They hit in the spring and in the fall for me. Just know the spring is just beautiful because we have the hardwoods. So we do get to see the bright yellows and greens come out in the springtime, but then that's the green death that leaves on top of your car. And then all everywhere. And then in the fall, you do get the colors because of the hardwood. So we get the bright yellows, the reds, the brilliant reds. And so it's fun to drive around and see all those colors then.
All right. Well, thanks for your weather update. I wanted to catch you since you had your raincoat on today.
Well, y'all have fun today.
I think yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am is a big thing.
Yeah, because a lot of people, if you travel and you say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, they get insulted.
They think you're, yeah, I went to Washington and I called someone yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and she was like, oh, are you calling me old? I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not. No.
You'd be like, wait, no, yeah. And if you don't say it here, then they're like,
yeah, you're disrespectful kid.
Yeah, you're disrespecting. Yeah. All right, what's something else?
Sweet tea, but personally, this is where I'm not that southern with it. I don't like sweet tea.
And sweet tea is regular tea. So if you order regular tea, you're getting sweet tea. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about oh, I know. What about we say we're gonna grill out.
Mm-hmm.
What do most people say they're gonna do?
I say I'm gonna cook out.
You're gonna cook out, yeah. And other people call it barbecue.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. So, but barbecue here to us is pork, right?
Or soda and pop. Ain't that the thing? But I call it Coke.
Everything's
Everything's
a Coke. Yes. So they say, what can I get you? And you say a Coke, and they'll say, what kind? And you'll say a Sprite or a Dr. Pepper. Yeah, everything's a Coke here. And something else.
I know a lot of people in the South, they say bless your heart.
Okay, so let's get personal. What does bless your heart mean?
That means, Jennifer, I don't even know how to say it. That means you're cute.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're pretty.
Yeah, so it's kind of an insult. Bless your heart.
Yeah.
You feel sorry for you, but we really don't, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of that thing. Yes. Okay. And what about y'all?
Yeah, y'all is in our language. I don't even say you
got-
all or you guys.
Yeah. So y'all stands for you guys.
You all.
You all, but most people use you guys. And is there something else that was truly only Southerners would understand?
I don't know. Do people up north wear boots?
No, I got one because I use it actually. Out west. I got two. Because my daughter went to college in Utah. And so she did gymnastics, and the girls were getting on the floor, and they were getting ready to do the awards, and they were pulling on their leggings. And one of the moms says, "What's taking so long?" And I said, "That girl's putting her britches on."
Britches?
Yeah. She said, "What did you say?" So yeah, that one. And I was also out with that same group of moms. We went to the grocery store one time, and I said, "Who's getting the buggy?" They said, "The what?"
What do they call it? The basket?
The shopping cart.
Oh.
The shopping cart.
So clearly we just like to use less words. Combine them into one.
Yes. So yeah, it's a fun thing. So thanks.
You're welcome.
I gotta ask you, because we're talking about questions about the Mid-South.
Yep.
What are the major job industries here in our area?
Okay. Well, first off, thank you for having me here. I love the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it. I like all the information you're putting out. So you said major industries.
Yes.
Okay, so we have well, the area is the distribution center
Yeah.
of America. We have the FedEx hub.
Yeah.
We
And
also
wait,
have,
I gotta stop because sometimes FedEx is so influential in our community
Yep.
that sometimes when they fly their planes over events, I feel like we should salute them as patriotic,
yeah.
yes, because they take care of our town. So yeah,
Yes, they sure do.
Uh-huh.
We also have Amazon is here.
Yes.
That has distribution. I mean, we're a big hub for distribution. We also have there's only 5 cities that have a class 1 railroad. As far as 5 of them in one city, and we have 5
oh, dear.
class 1 railroad here.
I knew we had a large railroad.
Yeah.
So can you say distribution? We have waterway because of the river.
Yep.
We have trucking distribution because of the Interstate 40. We have the airport.
Yep.
What else we have? We have the railway.
We have the railway.
Yeah. So everybody comes
And
to
it
play.
we just distribute everything and anything through here.
Yeah.
We're almost centrally located, so it's just easy.
An easy hub.
But yeah, there's only like 5 cities that have 5 class 1 railroads, and we're one of them. So other than distribution, another big industry we have here is healthcare. That's big here. We have St. Jude's. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yes, a little bit about St. Jude.
There's Le Bonheur. There's Baptist. We also have a VA. So
Yes.
there's only just a few spinal cord VAs in the States, and we have one of them here.
Yeah, so we're known too for our health district because
Yep.
we do have the med, we have the Le Bonheur, we have the cancer research, we have a lot of medical
Yes.
in our thing. So yes, we are very heavy medical. And
Yep.
I really want to ask you that question because I know your wife worked at the VA.
Yes, she does work there.
And she's retired military, and so are you.
Correct.
And we love our military. So
So I get to be seen at the VA.
yeah.
Everything I like.
Yeah. You know who else we have here that we talk about? International Papers here.
Yes, that is one of the big industries here.
Yeah.
So that's in the manufacturing. So in manufacturing, we have the XAI coming in.
Yeah.
Dell is going to be here. NVIDIA. We have Blue Oval City,
Yeah.
which is a Ford plant. I mean, so that's another.
And
issue
Google
here.
is really coming. They're building like a $4 billion plant right in West Memphis, which is a rock's throw from us.
So we have distribution, we have healthcare, we have manufacturing. So we'll make it, we'll send it, and we'll fix people up.
We got it all.
We got it all.
We got it all. Thank you very much.
Robert here. We are also adding 10,000 jobs in the area.
Okay, did you hear Robert? In case you didn't and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click the button and subscribe. Like this video and comment below. I want to ask you a question about outdoor activities in the Mid-South. As far as, and I say this, and then here's I want you to not put you on the spot, but I know that you like to walk and do things and hike and that kind of stuff. Obviously, we don't have mountains to hike here in the Mid-South. But, so tell us a little about what is there to do outdoors as far as activities like that, like walking trails or that kind of stuff.
Well, there are some places here in DeSoto County. Hernando has a lot of nice walking trails. They are working on a park there right now called Renaissance Park. They are doing some updates to it right now. It has a dog park, which is great for people that have dogs. I use an app called All Trails, and it usually tells me where all of the trails.
All the trails are.
All trails.
Yeah, okay.
So it'll tell you if the how long it is and if it's dog friendly and things like that. There are some trails in Neiman Shelby Forest that are really nice.
I was gonna say, have you been out to Shelby Farms? Do you?
I have been. I don't usually go there that much. It's kind of out of my way. But I've been there a few times.
A few times. So, do you walk year round around here, or are you limited?
I try to go year round.
Yeah, year round. And so, do you find that, like in the summertime, you need bug repellent when you're walking? Or
Oh,
no?
definitely. You should definitely have on some off or some deep woods off.
Deep woods off. Okay, and the other question for you is, okay, so we are in the South,
Right.
and known for rednecks.
Yes.
Okay. And so, do you go mud riding?
No, I do not.
I was going to ask you. Do you take your side by side and go out in the mud and?
No, I don't have an ATV right now.
Okay.
So, but I do know of some places. There is an ATV park in Boonville and another one in Ecru that has different trails, mud pits, and weekend events for people.
It's fine. So, look, true story. My husband and I, we eat out a good bit, and so we get to know the wait staff. And there's a young girl there, newly married. They have a young baby, and they were talking to us about saving for a car. They've been saving for a car, and so we went into this restaurant a couple weeks ago. She said, "You're not going to believe this." She said, "We did not buy a new car." So they're sharing a car, and I said, "Oh, you didn't? What happened?" She said, "We needed a side by side." I said, "Only in the South do we forfeit our cars for some side by side hunting and mud riding." Okay, so give us one tip that you would say when you're walking that you need to do here or taking the trails here in the South. Something that you would a tip.
Probably, like you said, the bug repellent. Go ahead and plan for what you're doing.
Okay.
You know, if you're going to be out there for a long time, make sure you have lots of water with you. If you're going to take your dog with you, make sure that it's pet friendly. Yeah, lots of sunscreen.
Lots of sunscreen.
Yeah.
Hey, well, thank you very much.
No, you're welcome.
Yes.
And the reason I asked you this question because buyers want to know. They're like looking at our area, and so they're like, "What's the culture like?" And soul food's very important around here.
Yes, it is.
And that is your style. Like
It
you
is.
cook it.
Definitely.
So what is soul food?
Well, soul food is a combination of things, okay? Basically, and let me do this disclaimer real quickly. I'm not the spokesperson for all soul food.
Oh, come on.
No.
Okay.
No. But soul food, first, I love it. It's delicious and it's healthy, okay? So it originated from Africans who were brought over in the 1600s as slaves. They brought their culture of cooking and combined it with the food items that they were given as slaves. So they made the best of that food to be edible.
Yeah.
Okay, and then coming up to now, the reason it's so popular, I would say from the 1960s and 70s during the Civil Rights Movement and the Black Power movement and culture, soul food became a staple of Black pride.
Okay.
And it is fried chicken.
Now, like you said, Black Pride, but I like it too.
Well, and we welcome you to like it.
That's why my pants don't fit sometimes.
No. And possibly, but if you look at, and I don't mean this in any type of way, but if you look at obesity today, soul food is not the contributing factor because most people don't even eat soul food in its traditional form. Okay. So, but it's vegetables.
Yeah.
And it's meat. Yeah. And it's separate. And it's apportioned and it's properly seasoned. That is what real soul food is.
Okay, so you say that. Okay. And soul food is like okra.
Turnip greens, but all leafy greens. Turnip, mustard, collards, kale.
Okay. But you don't use bacon grease?
Don't have to.
Okay.
Some people do.
Use some hot sauce in it?
Don't have to, but some people do. Now, they do hot sauce after it's cooked. If you're going to do bacon grease or some type of meat grease, you do that prior to cooking it.
Okay. And so those are vegetables. Now, give me some examples of like the meats.
Okay, the meat, one of the staples is fried chicken as compared to baked or chicken cordon bleu or something like that. It's fried, but here's the thing with soul food. It's fried to the extent that the skin is so perfectly fried and crisp and so delicious, you can just eat the skin off of it, okay? Yeah. But the meat inside is juicy, but not greasy and not dry.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Now, the reason I ask you this question is because I know you cook.
Yes.
And you do more than just soul food. I know that's true.
Not much more, but yeah.
Yes. And so, and it is such a custom of our area.
Correct.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, there's restaurants tailored. Now, let me ask you this question, okay? Because this is for the whole Mid-South area. Okay. So that would be North Mississippi and the Memphis Metro.
Right.
Okay. Now, I know we can't go to your house to eat dinner all the time.
Maybe not.
Okay. Where would name us some places that you think are good around here to eat soul food?
Um, Country Kitchen
Okay.
is in Whitehaven,
Okay.
in Tennessee, in Memphis. Cozy Corner
Okay.
is near downtown Memphis.
Okay.
That's a good place. And there's so many. I almost want to call names because I'm going to forget so
Oh,
many of
that's
them.
fine. There's just a couple of
Yeah,
examples.
yeah,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
there are
Okay.
so many.
All right, your favorite soul food
My favorite soul food, the
item.
would be fried chicken,
Okay.
macaroni and cheese,
Mhm.
candied yams,
Yeah.
greens,
Sounds
and
like
black eyed
Thanksgiving.
peas. Amen. But it's on a regular basis with us. So.
Thanksgiving. All right,
Mhm.
look, is cornbread considered soul food?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, cornbread in its most mealy form.
Okay.
Okay, cornbread and hush puppies, that is a staple from West Africa
Okay.
of how to use meal.
Okay.
And you can do hush puppies or cornbread, but
Okay.
cornbread that's mealy and not floury.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So that's how I make it in a cast iron skillet.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
You are very welcome. Thank you.
What is our area like as far as professional sports, collegiate sports?
Yeah, absolutely. Memphis is the Memphis metro area, including DeSoto County, is booming with sports from baseball, soccer, football, basketball. The Memphis Tigers nationally ranked top 25 the past year in both football and basketball. So there's
Go Tigers, go!
absolutely. There's a big crowd at all those games. A lot of high energy on the Saturdays. If you go around Midtown, even in DeSoto County, you can go any restaurant and a game will be on.
Yeah. Okay. So, and the reason I asked this question because our audience doesn't know, or maybe they do, but you played for the University of Memphis
I did.
baseball.
I did.
So, do you prefer baseball over football? Or are you?
I'm not biased, so I grew up playing both. I played football in high school as well. The baseball team, y'all tune in there. They're building a great program to go right along with the basketball and football program as well. So
Yes.
a lot of hype coming in from the University of Memphis.
All right. So the other question is, do you go support the Grizz?
Absolutely, yeah. I always try to catch a Grizzlies game once or twice a season. They're fun to watch, especially when all of our guys are healthy. Everybody loves the Grizz, grit and grind all
Grit and
day.
grind all day. Hey, and one other question. So we have minor league ball.
Yes.
So do you catch a Cardinals game, a Redbirds game?
Yes, Redbirds. I've been going to Redbirds games pretty much my whole life. Obviously, playing baseball, getting to see a lot of guys that are playing on the Cardinals right now. Grew up watching them on the Redbirds, so it's always nice catching the guys that are coming up.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. All right, so as one word to people out there or whoever's watching, what would you tell them that you recommend that they do? What do they catch? They catch.
Yeah,
You
I
got to pick
mean,
one.
pick one.
Yeah, can you
If you
pick one?
wanna really get a hold of the energy and the environment and everything, I would definitely say go see a Memphis Tigers basketball game
Yeah,
or a Memphis Grizzlies basketball game. It's rocking. The FedEx Forum be rocking.
rocking. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. All right, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Inquiring minds want to know, and I picked this question, and I know may be a loaded question, but I get to ride with you a lot. So, tell our audience what you think about the traffic around here.
The traffic,
The traffic.
the traffic around here is not too bad. Um, I guess like with any metropolitan area, there are times when it's heavy.
Okay.
Depends on the time of day. Rush hour naturally is going to be crazy in some spots. So the traffic's not too terribly bad.
What
the,
is it?
the roads are horrible.
Yeah, they you get to probably lose your front end of the car in a pothole, right?
Fillings out of teeth, tires off the vehicle. Yes, it is. Again, traffic flow is not too bad. Busy at certain times, but man, the potholes and the patchwork and we just are way behind. Excuse me, we're way behind on current pavings. And
Yes, we were riding and we were at Malfunction Junction, and never not too long ago, and you hit that hole on the. You remember? I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" And there was a pothole, and I actually bit my cheek. Um. Okay, so are there certain places that are worse with that, or are certain times that it's worse with the potholes in the roads, or is it like year round? And the reason I ask that is because, and then it's kind of loaded, but like, do we see it more in the winter when it's cold and they're having a harder time keeping up with filling the potholes, with our weather or what? No.
No, it's year round.
It's year round. Okay.
Obviously, the winter's going to probably have more opportunities to lose a tire or filling out of your tooth, just because of things icing up and in that, encouraging potholes and making current potholes larger. But it's just no, it's year round. It's just
The potholes.
yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Memphis and its potholes. All right. Look, name 3 places or 3 times a week that you feel like are the most traffic oriented patterns, I guess is what I'm saying. So
Well, it would depend on the location, I think, but certainly in the morning commutes, afternoon commutes, anywhere from about 4:30 to about 6:30.
yeah.
You're going to have a lot of congestion around the schools during school. When the schools are turning out, traffic is hideous. Leaving our offices a nightmare in the middle of the afternoon when the
Yeah.
schools turn out. So but most of the time, it's going to flow pretty good, except during those
Times.
rush hours.
All right. And then one other question for you. Tell us a little bit about if you're looking into our area and you're thinking that you're not going to have a car in our area, is there a good public transportation system for people who might not want to have a car or want to use public transportation?
I would say this is just my opinion.
Okay.
In our local area, there's very little to no public transportation.
Right.
In the city of Memphis, there's public transportation. I can't really speak to it because I don't use it, but I don't see a whole lot of it. So I'm going to say probably not the most available public transportation.
Yeah, we're more known for driving and getting there.
No, Uber is always available.
Yeah, that's true.
But there are some taxis I know, but
Taxis. And Memphis does have a bus route.
they do have buses.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what their routes are or
Because
how available they are, but I know in our area there's very little to no public
yeah,
transportation.
in DeSoto County. Okay. All right. Thanks for being kind for that question that I wanted to ask you, but we wanted you to know the truth.
I'll give you another version another time.
Okay. All right. Thanks very much. All right, guys. That's it. 10 questions, and you may even have more. So if you do, comment below. But that wraps it up for us. And what I need you to know most is if you're thinking about making a move to the Mid-South, we're your team, so give us a call.